second organisation tonight. It's Good Cycles. It was nominated by TFN member Lisa Waldron. It uses bicycles to create meaningful employment and opportunities for people in need. Please welcome co-founder Loretta Curtin. Loretta.
Hello. I want to start tonight by asking you all a question. So, who in the room has ridden a bike before? Fantastic. So I just want you to go back to the time that you were last riding your bike, whether it was today or last year or when you were a child, and just thinking about how you felt when you were riding your bike. You felt free, happy, and like the king of the world, I assume, because that's how I feel when I ride my bike. Well, for some people, the simple act of riding a bike isn't so easy. So we have people in our community with mental health issues who, for getting out and about, can be a huge struggle. We have people with disabilities and mobility issues who find it difficult to get on the roads without support. And we have people suffering from financial strain who can't afford to buy a bike for themselves or their family. So, because of this, myself and my partner Luke, we set up an organisation called Good Cycles. So we're all about using bikes to change people's lives. So we run programs for asylum seekers, for disengaged young people, for people with mental health issues, people experiencing homelessness, drug and alcohol issues, and the long-term unemployed. So bikes can change lives, and we've seen it happen. So Good Cycles is a social enterprise that uses market-based solutions to help solve complex social and environmental issues. So we run a bike store and service centre here in Docklands, and we service bikes for Melbourne's many commuters who work in the city. Our point of difference being that we offer mobile bike services. So this helps to fund our social purpose and mission, which is to engage, educate and employ people experiencing disadvantage. So I'd like to introduce you to some of our participants. So I'd like you to meet Dwayne. So Dwayne came to us this year in January. He is 17. He lives in public housing in Flemington. He has a learning disability and ADHD, and he left school in Year 9 because he was being bullied. One thing that Dwayne loves is bicycles. So he started coming to Good Cycles, doing some work experience with us, a couple of hours a week, and then he came through our Pedal Empowerment Youth Program, a 5-week introduction to bike mechanics course. And following that, we've employed Dwayne in our bike shop as a trainee bike mechanic. Another person I'd like to introduce you to is Mustafa. So Mustafa came to us through our Goodwill Asylum Seeker Bike Education Program. So Mustafa arrived in Australia in April 2013. He came from Iran. He's 30 years old and a qualified civil engineer. As he came on a boat, he's on a bridging visa, so he doesn't have work rights, and he earns 80% of the Centrelink New Start payment, the dole. So when Mustafa completed his application form, he wrote the reason he wanted to do it was that he wanted to be a part of society. He wanted to contribute. So he's completed our Goodwill program, and his sister has completed the program. He's come back as a cycling trainer assistant on subsequent programs, and he's now completing his introduction to bike mechanics with us. So we're trying to keep him engaged until his working visa comes through. Who knows how long that will be. So tonight we'd like you to support us to get off the ground a much needed program. And this program is called Good Rides. See, everything's good that we do. So the beauty of this program is in its simplicity, and it's an idea that has come straight from our participants, from the people that we've set out to help. So having run a range of successful programs over the last 18 months, one of the biggest issues we find is that our graduates, they want to keep being engaged, they want somewhere to go, they want to be active, they want to participate in community.
And one of the things that they love doing is group bike riding, building their cycling confidence, getting out in the city with other people and really connecting and feeling safe on the roads. So Good Rides is a group bicycle ride program. So we'll do this around Melbourne, and it's for all ages, and as I said before, importantly, all abilities. So people with mental health issues, people with physical disabilities, and people with financial issues. So the objective is that these rides will help to build cycling confidence, they'll create social inclusion, and foster community resilience. Not to mention the health benefits and the promotion of sustainable transport options in our community. So Good Rides will bring together our participants along with our Good Cycles bike instructors and also volunteer cycling mentors sourced from our corporate partners. So people like yourselves, we'd love to have you involved in this program. So we know this program will work. We know people want it, and we've seen it work in other cities. In London, there's an organisation called Bikeworks that we work closely with, and they've been running these for a couple of years, very successfully. So all we really need to get it off the ground, and what we're asking for you to contribute to tonight, is to help us purchase a fleet of quality and safe bicycles for participants to use on these rides. So the more dollars we raise, the more bikes we can buy, and the more programs we can run. So I just want you to imagine going out on a summer's night for a ride with 20 or so others, including Mustafa and Dwayne. I can assure you that this will bring a smile to their face, but it might also change your life as well.